Hello, collective. Welcome to another reading. Let's get into it. Please take what resonates. So, you guys got the song "I'm Still in Love with You" by Sean Paul and Sasha, and whoever else joined the remix of it all. Your person could be millennials, okay? This was quite like 2000s. The Sean Paul era. You just have to be there. But your overall message here is this, that they feel either you. No, actually, they do. It could be male, it could be female that you guys are dealing with. You guys don't discriminate, but number one, they still have feelings, they're still in love with you. Millennial stuff, right? But what I wrote down on my notes is this person is a player, but the chemistry is fire between you guys, okay? And then I also wrote down Capricorn male, Sagittarius moon, okay, in tropical. The feminine could be Capricorn, the masculine could be Capricorn. Somebody has a Sagittarius moon, okay. But the overall energy is this, that the chemistry between you guys is fire, but somebody is still in their player way. Will they stop? We shall see, okay? But during this moment, this time, they're still in their player ways. I don't know how far you guys are in you guys' connection. But we're gonna see if the player ways are gonna start with you, okay? That's what I'm gonna confirm, number one. And I also tuned into this message on the 19th of September, but I'm also tuning in that something about July is quite symbolic here. Something took place in July, so we're gonna go back in time and see what is so significant for the collective in terms of July and this message, okay? Welcome. So in terms of July, so we got weddings here. I know whose wedding. I don't know if it's your wedding or somebody else, okay? I don't know if it was promised a wedding, you went to a wedding, but there was some sort of, I don't know why, some of you guys could have met out at a wedding. The wedding is symbolic here. Whatever happened at the wedding, it sparked something, okay? In July. I feel like you guys weren't really necessarily supposed to interact or be with each other because somebody was still needed to heal. One person didn't want to heal. Somebody is afraid of commitment, fear of intimacy, still in their ego ways in July. But something during July at quote unquote, you guys attended a wedding, or there was talk about a wedding in July. Or they were in a situation, or you were in a situation, like in an actual marriage, in an actual, partnership here, and all of a sudden it went 360 because you guys found each other because of the chemistry between you guys. For some of you guys, I really do feel like there was some sort of sneaky behavior because you or them were already in a situationship, okay? For some of you guys, you met at a wedding, okay? Or something happened during a wedding moment in July. Now, that is that. For some of you guys, you could also be dealing with a Cancer, just because Cancer or Leo. I believe that's July season, if I'm not mistaken. So, I tuned into this message. This is gonna sound so. Actually, this is not so far off. For those that met each other at a wedding, or something about a wedding being symbolic here, I feel like you guys could have like started your shenanigans during that time. Okay. For those that's in that, oh my god, I think I caught my soulmate at my wedding, and now we're rendezvousing behind the, You know what it's giving me? Like that scene in The Bridgerton, and Kate's sister, Edwina, was about to marry the by contest, Anthony, and all of a sudden Anthony and or Kate kind of like she hid in the like their room where they had all the coats, and then all of a sudden there was this chemistry moment between her and Anthony, and she was like, "You have to leave me alone," and he was like, "I can't bear it. I gotta be," and it was like on his freaking wedding day. So for some of you guys, because I'm bringing this up, there was some sort of some of you guys were you mad at a wedding, okay? For other of you guys, you realize that your person is at this wedding. For other of you guys, yeah, it's either that, okay? In July, whoever resonated with what happened in July, okay? Now, when it comes, because the overall message says somebody's a player, but the chemistry is fire between you guys, okay? Male or female. Now, what has changed since I got this intuitive message on the 19th of September? Let's see what changed. So we got this one. So what has happened now from their perspective between you guys is that things are actually looking better. Whatever obstacle you guys were in, you're not in there anymore, okay? So basically they want to overcome it, or they have overcome it, okay? You guys are going into new chapters. So that's what has happened since I got this message, because obviously it's like the 19th of September today. Okay, so yeah, things are transforming. A new chapter is coming in. I love that. I love that for you guys. Now, from them to you. So I'm gonna do this where I'm gonna do one part female, one part male. Okay. So if you're watching for a feminine, how they're feeling about you based on these cards, okay? So we got, is it safe to love, codependency? Somebody's a bit annoyed though. Whoever's watching is kind of like, what the heck? Okay. Now, the thing is, I feel like it's much more deeper than what's on the card. And obviously, since I'm an intuitive energy reader, we shall be intuitive, okay? So as you guys can see, you got romance, free yourself very soon. Now, whoever's watching here, you might feel some type of way about this because it might be different for you. Understandably, like I say, take what resonates. Now, if you're dealing with a feminine energy here, it's not so much where it's like, how do I say this? Whatever you view as negative, they don't. Okay? So if they're like needy or clingy, but they are still high maintenance, because they seem to be high maintenance here based on the image. And it might be a bit too much, or they might feel like you're too needy or codependent, but they kind of like it though. You might not like it, but they like it. Whatever. Oh, this can sound so off, but if you're viewing something as a red flag, in their eyes, it's not a red flag. Okay, this feminine energy doesn't view it as a red flag. They do have feelings for you, but it's the kind of feelings where it comes with expectations. Okay, like I said, the chemistry, the overall message between here is that the chemistry is fire, but it's not a love where it's unconditional. It comes with expectations. It comes with a set of rules. Okay, you might feel stuck. You might not feel like this is like a good thing. They like it. Okay, I feel like this fire part is like making them love you more. So I don't view this person as karmic, but I view them as somebody that likes a little bit of like control. A lot, quite actually. They're the type of person that was like, when they're in control, they love it. Or for some reason, if you're taking charge, they love it too, but I feel like they love it more when they're in control. So it's kind of like, it's giving, player ways, like I said, but they don't see it as a player way. I feel like this is like how they love. It might be disorientated, but this is just their perception, guys, okay? Or girls, whomever is watching. Now, you might not be so keen and optimistic about this, but let's see, go to advice, okay? Based on this deck, whoever resonates with the female side of this message, okay? Love is all around. So, like, it's not as negative as you perceive it to be. They have feelings for you and so on. Okay, but let's see. But their expectations are high and it's a bit twisted. That's all I gotta say, okay? But let's see if there's a future between you guys, okay? I'm tuning into yes. For some of you guys, there's a future between this crazy person. Because keep in mind, I'm still in love with you, still stands strong. It's just that somebody's a player and somebody's not. So obviously you don't have time for their player ways. But the future between you guys is this, that for some of you guys, yes. For some of you guys, no. Okay? I feel like it's gonna end not in a good way. For those that won't, it's gonna be a little bit struggling. It's gonna be a little, it's gonna be a burden, okay? Now, if you want to continue this, then so be it, guys. Yeah, I don't feel like it looks positive on your end. There could be some sort of manipulation right now as well. But for those, so you probably want to stay single. Okay, this is your go-to advice. For those, it's gonna have a happy ending, or at least a good ending. Okay. So we got 8 of Cups. So, well, this person is not gonna leave. This feminine won't leave. Okay. I'm also tuning into Sagittarius. So like the Sagittarius moon that I mentioned. Okay, it's quite symbolic here. This person will not leave, guys, and you will not feel burdened, and you will not go through any humiliation, degrading, gossiping, struggle moments with this person. So okay, that's your message for some of you guys who could be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles. All right, so for those are dealing with, my English is about to fail me, those that are dealing with a masculine, okay, the energy towards you based on the cards. And let's see if there's an outcome here, okay? If you deal with a masculine here, this is your message. And basically, passion will continue. The love is there. For you guys, it's not conditional. It doesn't come with expectation. So they actually want to love you freely and want to heal, okay? They want to stray away from the toxicity. If we're going to compare it to the feminine part, that they still want to be in their player ways, these masculines do not, okay? So I feel like on your end, I feel like the feminines are looking quite bad, okay? Because there's always so much like bashing when it comes to like masculine energy. But anyways, I need to wrap this up. So basically, if you're dealing with a masculine collective, they want to come in with love. They want to heal with love. That's their focus, to make this relationship healthy. Even if they were a player before, their goal is like, you know what, I don't want to be in the player way, so it's going to start with you. And this is your ultimate goal of staying in a solid, healthy relationship. As you guys can see, healthy choices, healing heart, doing the work. I love this for you guys. And for, if you're for it, the wedding bells, wedding rose, okay? I know that's right. So I feel like that's your confirmation. But will they last? This is the energy towards you. Well, let's see if there's a future here. If you want to, yes, collective, for sure. And trust your intuition, but like you and them are pretty much on the same vibration when it comes to knowing things, knowing thyself, and being enlightened. Okay, I have to say the reason why they were in their playaways is because there was a lot of heartache, a lot of healing that needs to be healed on their end, your end, but specifically on this masculine's end. But with you now, is like, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to be irresponsible. I want to take accountability. I want to do right by my person, which is you collective, and do what you so. Okay, I know that's right. So I'm really let's do a few initials. Okay, basically the reading is over, so I'm just gonna add. I'm getting tired, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. Usually go like in depth, but today is not one of those days. So first and last initials. Thank you for stopping by, and as always, good luck in your journey in life.